Oh, that's pretty quick. We go to content and we go live. Will it show live stream? Yes, it will. That's pretty easy. Okay, but how do I go to the stream? View and live control room. Okay, there we go. Cool. I think the internet might not be great, but we'll find out. Hello? Oh my god, we are live. Wow, that took a minute. Hello! It's been a long day. Let me know if the stream is choppy or not. And, dude, this is freaking awesome. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water because we're gonna be hanging out for a bit. Thank you. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I'll be back. Wait, not even 5 minutes, like 2. Oh, nice. Can't believe. Ooh. Oh, my dad just called me. Let me just make sure he's okay. Did you get the new? I don't. Dad, I'm a little busy. Is everything okay? No, I'm fine. Don't worry. Allah. Yeah. He's checking up on my back. Hi guys. Hello. Did you get the new Electric Callboy? Hydrate, protect your synapses though. Dude, I've got so much Electric Callboy to catch up on. I owe you a lot of everything videos. I'm going to give you an update on everything. So, I have been moving this to cheese stick. Nothing like a cheese stick. Advantages of becoming a dad is you get snacks like this around the house. So much has happened. We're not going to go back into what's been going on a geopolitical standpoint, but I moved houses. I got a bigger place. I'm a dad now, so that was definitely the biggest change that happened in the last year. And basically, moved back to Lebanon. It took a minute to get everything sorted out. Left my old studio. I've still got the lease until mid next month. So I'm still like getting stuff out of there. I moved houses, got a bigger place. I'm like, let me consolidate rent because I'm paying rent on the studio, paying rent for the house. So combine them, get a bigger place. Found a house with an extra room. It's not the world's biggest room, but it is mine. And so I'm able to put together the studio here in the house. As you mostly know, I have a really bad back. I've got herniated discs. I've got stenosis of the spine. I've got a whole slew of issues. So it took me a while to move things slowly, and I pulled my back twice and had a couple days where I was just popping different flexes and trying to get back in shape and order. For the most part, moved everything that I could. There's a lot of stuff that I just can't fit here, so I'm trying to sell all that stuff before the middle of next month. But today is the first day that I'm able to connect everything. Finally, fiber internet came. And so that's why I'm testing out the stream. I'm testing out the stream to try and check out if my internet's actually any good right now. Hopefully it is. I need to get better Wi-Fi, mesh, whatever it is. Need to get that situation figured out just to make sure I have a better connection here in the room. But let me know if the stream is okay. It's not choppy. I'm just using a webcam right now. I'm not using my camera. My camera's set up over there. But I've basically been able to set everything up in this small, tight space. Finally, I'm able to display the YouTube play button. It's there. So that's a thing, man. Oh, look at that. Ain't she a beaut? I've had this for a few months now, but she's here, you know? Like, this is amazing that this thing actually arrived and I can now actually display it. So I'm probably gonna plug it in on the wall somewhere. Cheese stick. What do you call this? String cheese? Well, let me read some of your messages, see what's going on. No, I don't see you grabbing your headphone. Yeah, my curls are out of whack. My hair is actually very curly, but I basically was working all day trying to put stuff together, moving things. I haven't showered yet. I'm disgusting right now, but therefore they look like this right now. Headphones are here, so. But yeah, dude, I'm really happy that finally this space, whether or not it's completely ready or not, whatever, man. I'm just gonna start recording content. I've still got my guitars, gonna put them up on that wall probably. I've got the huge movie posters. Let me see if I can move this webcam. Hold on. I've got those massive movie posters. Don't know if I hang it up on the wall or not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens and whether or not I actually end up doing that. But yeah, what's really nice is that my other computers are in the back, so I'm still not sure how I'm going to be able to make that work, but we'll figure it out. We'll see how we can make it work. The stream is fine. Yeah, it's not chopping. Oh, you don't know how good that feels. And on the old studio, my internet was so bad that I literally could not stream from there. I should get my lights. Sorry. My lights are still in the old studio. Those need some serious... I'm going to call on some friends. Have them help me, because I don't even know if they're going to fit here. Right now, I'm just using one little tiny light. My camera's set up over there, so... The way we actually... What you'll see when I'm filming videos is just a small angle there in the back, obviously, but... Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, this is good. What's in this stuff? Each stick is a good source of calcium. Good to know. I mean, I don't see anything bad about this, right? So, country of origin, Lithuania. Wouldn't you know? So how many, 300 calories per 100 grams. They don't really tell you how much one of these is, do they? Why do they make calories so hard to look at, you know? They never read about it. Career. I don't know. This is not 100 grams, so that's for sure. Oh, yeah. How many people on the stream? Let's see. We got 19 people on the stream. That's cool, man. Saha. Okay. I'm going to try and test the stream out for like at least another like 20 minutes just to make sure that it's functioning, it's all good, it's working. Graham, what is up, my dude? The new studio, I mean, we're doing the dry run basically right now, so hopefully it'll look good. Let me actually see if I can do a little, just that. Okay, so you got, there's not much to it. I got these massive curtains installed. I don't know if you can see them. Whoa, this is weird. So massive, maybe I can zoom this camera out. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're playing around here, guys. Let's see, there's got to be a way that I can zoom out. Okay, good. So you've got massive curtains, and that really helps with sound isolation. Got a little couch. Right now it's messy. I've got a bunch of stuff there. The movie posters, I've still got one massive one. These are huge, by the way. Absolutely massive. Got just a guitar there. I'm going to get the rest of my guitars. I'm probably going to hang them up on the wall. We've got, that's my Ableton Push 2. I use that to like produce music and make music. This is actually my Windows computer. And there's another setup over there. that I just use to just make music, basically. And what we got? I'm just using this light for now, so I'm not using the massive studio light yet. That's the camera, and I was testing it out. Everything looks good. Everything looks really good on the camera, so we've got the right angle and everything. And there's this little table that I put here, got from the old studio, and that's basically where I sit and record the reactions. The really cool part is that there's a door out there. That's how I leave this room, and there's a bathroom all built in, so that's a pretty cool setup. It's tiny, yeah, compared to the old studio. This is teeny tiny, but I mean, no complaints. You won't hear me complaining because it's better. It's better to have this than not to have anything at all, I tell yous. Let me zoom in again. Oh, zoom in. That's good enough. Maybe just a couple more. Oh, dude, so cool. You're behind on EC, then you also missed Lorna Shore and Fear with Marilyn Manson? But released an album, say all that. Dude, I've got a lot to... Generally speaking, since the last time... So the last time I was in the studio in a committed way was August of 2024. And what I did in August was that I knew I was going on vacation. I was going to Croatia for a month. This autofocus feature is terrible. Let me turn that off. Hold on. Don't like it at all. Focus, autofocus, turn off. So, August, I think I traveled August 21st or something like that. Went to Croatia to spend it, because we usually go for a month every summer to Croatia, me and Mimi. And I bulk recorded a lot of content. So I remember the month up to August 21st, I recorded something like maybe like 60 or 70 reactions. And the point was I would go and I would still be publishing, and that in case something happened, because the situation was a little iffy, I'd have a little bit more content to go ahead and publish. So the last time I was in the studio actually recording was that, and then I just went to the studio, recorded 5 reactions, the Lara Fabian reactions. Those are the last 5 I recorded, but those were fresher. Those were like a month ago or something. Maybe a little older than a month. And I recorded the 5 of those, and then that was it. So I took basically, let's say September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, so 7 months of not doing a single reaction until I did the Lara Fabian ones. I know I still have a few reactions that I haven't published, but I need to go back into the content studio, the YouTube studio, and really figure out what I have published, what I haven't published. For some reason, some weird thing happened on YouTube I need to catch up on, where a lot of labels took down a lot of my videos, something to do with rights management. They claimed things as copyrighted, videos that were public and everything was fine. They were even monetized. They got taken down, they got demonetized, but some of them got taken down entirely, so they're not on the channel anymore. And a lot of the EC stuff, by the way, just completely got taken down. I emailed them. I'm not sure what happened. I emailed them 2 months ago just to figure out what was going on. So I think 1 or 2 videos came back up. Maybe the rest of them came back up. I need to go check out. But I know that everything got demonetized. So I'm still trying to figure out what's going on there. Oddly enough, there were a few videos that I uploaded years ago that were blocked entirely, that now are public, now can be public. And so I'm still trying to figure out what the updates on YouTube, what's going on there. Have you been doing any performances? Only in my living room. Only in my living room to my daughter. But that's about it. Me and the guys have been actually talking about it to actually come back and really just really get serious about music again. I know Ramsey's activating the JLP show channel, so he's putting up some videos there, but I miss playing music in a way that I just can't not play music anymore. So I need to figure that out. Whether it's the JLP show or not, you know what I mean? I just need to play music. I need to get on stage again. The only thing holding me back from just completely obsessing about it and getting it done is my back. Because I don't know what it's going to be like performing on stage with my back yet. So a hard strain for an hour and a half, I don't know if I'm going to be able to last that long. So I'm trying to figure out my back situation. The only solution I have right now is to actually go ahead and do the surgery. I really don't want to do the surgery. So I'm exhausting every potential treatment out there before surgery. Etiopathy, physiotherapy, like literally everything that I can. I did a needle treatment. I did everything, like literally suction. There's nothing that I haven't tried to actually help. But more and more, it looks like I'm going to have to end up doing the surgery. Dude and dudette. To me, dude is not a term that indicates male, female. Dude is just everyone. Dudes and... I mean, like, I call my sister dude. I've been calling her dude my whole life. So, anyway, I'll start saying dudettes. So, dudes and dudettes. Never heard you play or sing Give Us a Taste? I mean, sure. Let me go get the guitar. Hold on. I don't know how, but this is the quickest anyone's ever got me to actually play guitar. Like, usually whenever we're anywhere, at a party, at whatever it is, at someone's house, and they're like, oh, play something for us. I'm like, no. And I never actually end up playing anything. And if you want, you can find, on the JLP show, on that channel, you can find a bunch of our songs. You can also find our songs on Spotify, Apple Music, that's all there. You can find it under The JLP Show or under me, Budi Bustani. So... Lara's fan here, new subscribe to your channel. Greetings to everybody from Thessaloniki, Greece. I'm actually go to Greece this summer. Might. I scared him off. I could. Let me know if the audio is actually coming through because it's using the webcam microphone. What's a song we can play together? What's a song that everyone knows? I don't know why. I've been actually obsessed with this song for a while, so here we go. Why not? I think everyone knows this song. Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. Got gym class in half an hour. Know how she rocks in kids in tube socks. She doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, maybe with me. That's all I'm gonna do. I really feel like singing out loud, but the neighbors will come and pummel me. Please do falsetto, like the falsetto part in the song. I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold. She's walking over to me, this must be fake. My lips starts to shake. How does she know who I am? Why does she give a damn about me? He always does that. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. This time just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. Ooh. Oh yeah, dirtbag. Oh no, she doesn't know what she's missing. Or enough for the neighbors. Maybe if it was... Actually, it's fine. It's 2:30. So what to hear a maniac singing. Palm Springs. What was your reaction to Nightwish and your obsession with Floriansen? You seem to have lost the obsession. I haven't lost the obsession. I have not published anything since August. Since September of last year, I haven't published anything. I haven't recorded anything since then, except for like 5 reactions. So I've been moving. Now I'm back in the new. Now I'm in a new space, and I'll basically start doing that all over again. I've got a lot to catch up on. A lot. And I think I'm gonna be very choiceful about what I react to moving forward. So I know I'm gonna do a lot of metal, but I'm also gonna do a lot of underserved artists. So, and Lara Fabian to me counts as an underserved artist. Angelina Jordan counts as an underserved artist. These artists that just need to be the most popular artists on earth that aren't yet. We need to do something about that. So that's basically what we're gonna do. Thanks. Kick to the Hellfire by Lorna Shore. No. No, I can't. I wish. No way, Jose. Like, I don't even know how to begin. What did I do like last year when I really started getting into like the heavier metal stuff, all the growling and the screaming? I went online to see those YouTube videos that teach you how to do things like that. And I found this, what is her name? Wonderful woman. God, I can't remember her name. I'll find her because I'm subscribed to her channel. And I just started to practice with her, doing like how to growl and how to do things like that. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's a lot of technique involved, but it actually isn't that hard. In fact, I think it's easier for people to do that than to actually sing. So it completely changed my mind because I thought that was the hardest thing to do. Turns out if you actually just practice it and learn the technique, it's not that hard to do. Lantern Light? I don't think I've listened to Lantern Light. Barracuda! Your eyes do not deceive you. I have emerged from under the pillows, so to speak. Dive down the Fauzia. I do Fauzia for sure. 2 artists I almost met, Fauzia and Dua Lipa. And yeah, I'm always gonna regret missing on that. Maybe one day I'll get to meet them again. Good part is a really good friend of mine just became VP of something at one of the big 3 record labels. So for our part of the world at least. So you know, that's a great connection to have. And so who knows if because I'm not the kind of guy that'll ask, listen, can I get into... I don't really ask for favors or anything like that. I try to stick to my own things and do my own thing. But just maybe I'll work up the courage to ask him to put me in contact with a few of the artists in his roster. Having a cold makes anybody a rock screamer. Yeah, that works. Yeah, dude, I'm back. It's been a ride, honestly. It's been a wild... The last 5 years have been absolutely insane. Like, I know COVID hit the world, but for Lebanese, dude, it's been just... financial crisis, COVID, the August 4th port explosion destroyed half the city, the war. Like, can we just just give me 2 years of consistency, please? You know, I'd like to just not have anxiety all the time. You know, like it'd be great. It'd be great if what's gonna happen next year? Dinosaurs are gonna emerge from the crust. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. You know, so it's but we joke about it, but I mean. It just feels like things just get worse and worse. And I remember when was it? Like a few weeks ago when the power cut thing happened in Spain, in Portugal, and a couple of the other parts. It was like an entire nation, more than one, were out of electricity for like 24 hours and panic, and you know what I mean? People in the streets. And I look at that and I'm like, we're so well prepared for things like that, that stuff doesn't even, like, that's completely normal. Like, losing electricity is normal. We lose electricity 5 times a day. If we only get government electricity maybe 4 hours a day, the rest is like, every building has a generator, every neighborhood has a bigger generator, and then every house has UPS systems hooked up. So, like, the electricity's gone like 2-3 times already in the middle of streaming. We don't know that, you know what I mean? We're prepped for it. But I'd like to not be prepped for things, you know? I'd like for just a little bit of time where we don't have to prep for things. The more cowbell meme, YouTube needs more camel. Dude, I need to bring camel back. There's a big poster with camel on it in the studio that I never showed on camera. I think I'll put that back there. And we had designed camel plushies. I swear to you, camel plushies and camel t-shirts and a whole line of things that we wanted to like roll out, and that never ended up happening because, you know, everything deterred us. The idea was that come back from Croatia and just, you know, do more. Getting back on radio was going to happen. I was going to start doing live streams every day. It was like a whole thing, and then boom, you know, motivation got killed. People here complain about it. I get that a lot when I go to, anytime I'm in Europe, because I travel a lot because of work. And anytime I'm in the UK, anytime I'm in Germany, anytime I'm in Paris or Spain, and I hear people like, and to each their own, right? It's just, if you grow up in an environment and everyone's got problems, you know, and they're relative across the board, but I hear people complain. Like, I even hear the Lebanese people that have moved to France or moved to Germany or moved to any other European city, and the stuff they're complaining about now, knowing that they know where they come from and what they're used to, and all the traumatic stuff that's happened with them, apples and oranges, you know what I mean? It's definitely, like, when I hear someone complaining about how the bus was late, I'm like, I wish that's what I had to complain about. And then I hear people actually get on it, you know, talking about the things that, I mean, to them, they matter, and they should, because that's their life. But when I hear it, and I'm like, I wish these were my problems. You know what I mean? Everything is relative. Thumbnails are hilarious. Lives are the best, but if you are going to react to Je suis de toi and Par Amour, you have to do the official videos. The messages are awesome. You need tissues. Okay. So the plan is, met this great guy on Patreon. He joined the Patreon. He was the reason why I did those $5 videos. So he came in, he infected me with this enthusiasm for Lara, especially that she's going on her world tour, which is happening in less than a week. No, a week. And I'm like, okay, I need to break this, go there to the studio, record these, and come back. Really awesome dude. His name is Kevin. He's fantastic. And it really gave me this idea in my head that, okay, I'm just going to dedicate the channel to reacting to the stuff that I'm falling in love with and discovering new stuff. You know, like I did with Electric Callboy, like I did with Nightwish, like I did with what are they called? Band, girl, has the green hair, blue hair. We did a whole month. March was the month dedicated to them. What? I'm completely blanking out. Madness, not March Madness. I'm completely blanking out. Anyway, so dedicating it to bands like that and artists like that, but at the same time, really dedicating time to serving what I believe are underserved artists. So more Angelina. I know that she's now independent, so now more than ever that needs to happen. Lara Fabian needs spotlight, you know, massive spotlight. Like it's insane. Lebanese people know Lara Fabian a lot, by the way. I think she's been here, and she's done something with a local artist who's amazing called Hiba Tawaji. Tawaji, yeah. And I think I was there. I think I've been to that show, or a hiba tawaji show on my own, or maybe emceed something. I can't remember really, but it's just that's what I want the channel to become. I really want to do that, and I just want to do a lot of lives. I think lives are great. I think just us shooting the shit is just an awesome thing, and I think it's just something I really like to do. Knowing that I won't do radio for now, at least I can do this, you know? And this is sort of that. And I wish that I could turn it into a live radio show and play all the underserved artists and all the artists we love, but copywriting, rights management, they're going to block the stream. It's a whole thing. So I'm trying to find the right people to talk to sort of put this thing together and make it happen. Because I don't see why you've got radio shows on Apple Music and radio shows on Spotify that happen, and we don't have radio shows on YouTube. So there's got to be something there, because it's a streaming platform. Maybe YouTube aren't convinced the right thing, but I really truly believe that YouTube can use 5, 6, 7, 8 radio shows. That's all you need, really. You know, an Arabic radio show, an American radio show, you know, a couple European radio shows, a British radio show, an Australian radio show. Give us some of that, right? Okay, maybe more than 8, but give creators a chance to build those radio shows, and I think it'll be a beautiful, beautiful thing. I don't think YouTube are gonna not like it. I think it's going to be fantastic for them to do something like that. The ancient Greeks were already convinced that everything goes downhill, everything is relative. The warning, do you have plans to look into any more sleep token? Yes, I've got like 3 sleep token requests also. Maybe you've given me a couple of them. If you consider Twitch streaming to avoid the copyrights still stand on Twitch streaming. So it's a streaming platform thing. It's a video thing. So if you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube, if you're on any streaming platform, the way rights management works is something called a CMS, content management system, I think, that some very few people across the past 20-25 years have been able to get their hands on. And they've built great companies as a result of that. And what happens is they become a consolidated source for artists, for rights management, I should say. Whether it's music or movies or film or TV shows or anything out there that's like that, you'll go connect with one of these people that own a CMS, and then they can go ahead and track any version of your piece of content across every single platform on the planet. And then based on what the intent is, they can be like, block all of it. And that was the case with bands like the Eagles, Audioslave. They would block content no matter what. There was never an Eagles song on any single platform that you can go and watch. And if someone uploaded it, be taken off right away. Some of them allow it, but they want to make the money out of it. So they allow you to make a reaction video, but your reaction video is demonetized. They make all the money from your reaction video. I'm not going to go into the whole fair use thing. Is it not? If someone's sitting there and talking to you about the music and why it's good, whatever. It's a whole thing. I'm no legal expert. But I lost my train of thought. And the last thing is that they can just allow you to go ahead and publish and post and do whatever you want with it. Weirdly enough, you can act if the rights to a piece of content aren't owned by anyone. So let's say you're playing a video game and there's a specific sound in that video game, or a specific 3-second, 4-second clip in that video game that's just an audio bite that people use in like their TikToks and their Instagram reels. If the video game publisher has not taken that and put it through a CMS and owned it, claimed it, I can do that if I have a CMS, or if I have access to a CMS, and take that little clip and do that. And then all of a sudden I can control every piece of content on the internet that is using that little 3 or 4 second soundbite. So it's a crazy thing. It's crazy that the system is so good, but also the system doesn't have enough people working on it to see what's what. For the most part, every time I publish something, it's blocked. I have to appeal. And every time I do that, it doesn't go to people. It's just a system. Then it goes to people. But before that, it's just a system that blocks it. You know, you play 5 seconds of an Eagles song, my channel will probably be taken down. You know, so the system does that because it depends on what the CMS, what the people going through CMS are doing with the rights of their music. Can people publish it? Can people reuse it? Can people not reuse it? Can we make money if they reuse it, or do we want no one ever to ever use or misuse or recreate our piece of content? I went on a complete tangent there, but yeah. Hi Holly, it's all good. I'm going to be doing many more of these. I keep saying that. I promise, but this time I really do promise. Not to get political about things, but asking because I never have the opportunity. How is the U.S. being perceived currently? Where you are, again, not specifically political, but high level. I think it depends who you ask. It's very complicated. Like, we've got enough internal turmoil without having other nations come in and try to get things done. If the question is how do people perceive the presidency in the U.S., I would probably say maybe 50-50. So you've probably got you had a campaign. We had municipal elections going on, and I think one political party or something had literally a big billboard said "Make Lebanon Great Again." So you've got people that are completely with the administration, and you've got people that are completely against the administration. And really, it depends on who you ask, because there's like 50% of the country, maybe, all these numbers are arbitrary, is they align with different political parties within the country. There's a lot of them, so it's not like we have a bipartisan system. We've got maybe, 12, 13, 14 political parties, and their alliances come in and break up all the time depending on what they're trying to get and lose. And then you've got like what we call mujtama madani, which is like civil society, civil mujtama madani. I think civil society. So it's the people that are apolitical, that don't follow any political parties. And really all these people care about is just getting stuff done. So those people don't care about whether or not this country or that country or what's happening in here or there. They care about literally getting the garbage off the streets. They care about getting electricity back to homes. They care about making sure the water's clean. They care about making sure that the air is breathable and this pollution stops. So they care about actual things that will improve people's lives. But it's really it really depends on who you ask. It's very, very, there isn't one. And sometimes people's opinions change over time. So this year they'll think this, that year they'll think something else. I think the hard part is for a lot of Lebanese people that are taken into like taken by their political parties. There's a lot of, I don't want to say the word brainwashing, but there's a lot of, they really get into it to the point where they can no longer see the other side, or at least see the common points that they have with the other side, that if they collectively look at these things, we're like, okay, we want the same thing. Like, we all want clean air. We all want electricity. We all want clean water. We all want these things. And I think if we focus on that, then maybe this whole massive political parties across the country tearing people apart thing will just fall apart, and maybe we'll have maybe 2 or 3 political parties and things will be better. But I went on a tangent again. But yeah, it really depends on who you ask. To way to the US. When I look at all the stuff that happens in the States, because obviously everybody is exposed to US media and what's going on. I look at it and I really feel, I just see it because I can see and sort of tell what's happening, because I know from our past and what happened here, knowing that it's a lot more complicated where we are because of all the different political sects, political parties, which are mostly based on religious sects, by the way, and sects within sects of religious sects. And I look at it, I'm like, there is literally, I see it, and I'm like, a Democrat and a Republican, if that's what you're taking, and I see it, and like the things they fight about have nothing to do with what will actually make life better for them. You know what I mean? And it's like, and this is outsider's perspective, right? I am no one to tell anyone how to think about something or not. But I look at it, I'm like, you have more in common than not. And if you focus on those points, I mean, it still is the greatest country in the world, right? So it just make it better for yourselves. But it's gotten to a point where the conversation is so, because I read comments, I look at things, and I see how let's say a Republican said something, and then you go into the comment section, and then it's the same 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 lines repeating. And then you see a Democrat say something, and it's the same in that comment section, 5, 6, 7, 10, 8 lines repeating. And it's like they're there. And when you read them without watching the video, you're like, oh, I believe in it. And I start to get more, you know what I mean, invigorated. But if you watch the videos and then you look at the comments, you're like, these comments don't belong on this video or what this person's actually saying. But I think it's because people can no longer watch or listen to something without a preconception of what they want to argue or fight about or really be at odds with. And I think that's where it starts to deteriorate. So it's still so salvageable, you know, so unbelievably salvageable. It's just literally people being more gentle with each other, more caring with each other, more attentive to each other. And I think it'll really be a great thing. Kev, what's up, my dude? Disingenuous visual public. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. It's Noam Chomsky said this. I know it from his masterclass. From watching the ads to his masterclass. So I don't sound like I'm one of those guys that goes to masterclasses where it's like social media is basically an echo chamber. So it just gives you the stuff that it doesn't show you the opposing opinion in a way that is in a way that you can comprehend or listen to or want to agree to or listen to or give a chance to. It just gives you this, you know, if I have a core belief and it just shows me stuff that's against my core belief so I hate it, or shows me more stuff about my core belief so I love it more, and it's just an echo chamber that just makes me more a fundamentalist about the thing that I could potentially have a different opinion on if I listen to it with open ears and open eyes and change my perspective on it. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Oh, this is good, dude. This is good. Okay. I think I've tested the stream long enough. I will just ask you one thing. Did it drop at any point in time? Is the audio quality okay? Is the video quality okay? Is it pixelated? Is it clear? I'm using a webcam. I'm not using the camera yet. So hopefully with the camera it won't be pixelated if it is. But if you can give me answers to that, then I'll at least know if there's anything that I need to fix or not need to fix regarding the setup. The sound is great. That's good. I'm using the webcam, so the sound is good with a webcam. Hey, you know? Parfait. Chris, the entire dude, that is awesome, dog. That makes me feel so good. We're there. We've done it. We've absolutely done it. Oh, Kev, since you're here, you weren't here earlier. Let me show you the studio very quickly. Let me just do the zoom out thing again. Boom. So it's very tiny compared to the old studio, but this is basically, so you've got big curtain, helps with soundproofing. I'm just using this tiny light for now. The big studio light's still there. Camera set up, so that's good. The angle looks okay. I'm using this for now. Got a big couch here. Got the big movie posters. Probably gonna hang them up on this wall. And then, whoa, that's my actual, that's where I produce music or work on music, and that's where I game. Let me be real. That's mostly where I game. And that's basically it, yeah. So, it's tiny, but it's in the home. It makes sense. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work really well. So, whoa, okay, very cool. Let me do the zoom in thing again because it looks a little better. Oh, too much. Okay, I think that's it. I'm probably gonna put in. I'm gonna start doing stuff before final touches. I know that for sure. I've still got a few more things I want to put up on that wall. I want to get my guitars in. I want to put them up on the wall. I want to get. I had a TV in the studio. I'm probably gonna put it up on this wall over here. Maybe I can put some cool graphics on it. But yeah, I think probably next weekend I'll start recording again. And if I get excited and I have the time, maybe I'll actually start recording before that. But I've pretty much got it set up so that next week my schedule is set up, I can start recording again. So I'm gonna go to the Patreon list first. There's like a gazillion songs that I need to get through, but I also really want to just push the artists that I believe in. So Lara Fabian, Angelina Jordan. I need to do so much Electric Callboy. So much has come out. I'm probably gonna do a Wednesday where like 5 Electric Callboy songs come out at the same time. I really love the idea of going through concerts A to Z, and I started doing that with Dimash, and then thanks to Kev, I'm doing that with Lara Fabian, and I think I'd like to do that consistently, where I sit down and I react to the entire show, and then I chop it up just so the YouTube algorithm doesn't kill me, but that is such an enjoyable thing to do, honestly. And if I could do it on a live stream, then obviously I do that. But unfortunately, because of copyright and whatnot, it's not something I can do. But I love that. I love doing that. So I think I'm going to start doing full-blown concerts. So it'll be like every Sunday I'll release maybe 2 songs from the show, and I'll keep releasing only that on Sundays until I'm done with that show, and then I'll move on to the next show. So maybe we'll dedicate a day of the week to like doing that. And I think honestly it's a lot of fun for me. So just in time, 10:25, Vol 2 to start. Yeah, Dimash, is it confirmed Dimash is showing up, right? With Lara. So, and is it confirmed the other way around too? That's gonna be insane, dude. That's gonna be insane. Getting goosebumps thinking about that actually happening. Alright, love you. بحبكن كتير كتير كتير. I will catch you all in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Salamat. And now I awkwardly have to click on stop stream before I can